What's good, City Committee? It's your girl, City J, and we're back on our network hosting another episode of Ahrr World. This is actually season 11 of our network, episode 5 of Ahrr World, season 2. And I'm here with... Okay, period. And as y'all can see, nobody else said their name, which means it's just me and Chase today. And this episode is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit fast-paced, but I think we have a good lineup of questions, you know, get some insight on just us. Oh, okay. Get some insight on just us so that, you know, you get to know more about what's going on in our world personally. Before we start though, make sure y'all hit that post notification bell. That is AHRR and then network. And you can follow me on all platforms at SadittyJ, SADITTYJAE. And where can they add you at, brother?
My Instagram is
Oh.
It's just long. You feel me? They usually put a little chasey of it.
Right. It's not exactly spelled how it sounds, but you know, if y'all add me, then y'all will be able to find him off my page or like off our pages. So yeah, go ahead and do that. And I do appreciate every single person that has tuned in so far. Y'all know this is our second season. And if you've been here from the beginning, I really do appreciate you. And even if you're just tapping in recently, I'm very much excited to have you as well. So to get into it, what's a trend that you think needs to die immediately?
It's a trend that I think you should die immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking too much sometimes.
Oh yeah, and might I add for this podcast, we're trying to time our responses. 45 to 60 seconds each question. Rapid fire, just straight to the point. It just needs to die.
Can you go first?
Wait, pull out your phone. We might have to skip this question since we already asked it. But we're just gonna time it. Pull out a timer, yeah, for like 45 seconds. Yep. And you gotta have a valid enough answer for each question. I'm gonna try and tally it. Yes.
That's how long I get for each question.
Alright. Boom. So, would you stay if your partner embarrassed you publicly online?
Depending on what see, I can answer fast. Yes, then yes.
Okay.
Do I have to explain why?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
I mean, if they did something that was like, as I said, it depends on what publicly they do. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what is something that you would consider embarrassing online? Because I feel like everybody's lines for that is kind of different too. Like, for example, something like just something gets posted.
Probably,
or,
yeah. Probably if it was like them purposefully, like, see, it's already too late. See, it don't matter. We are.
Okay, well, you said yes. I guess you get that one. Restart that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone?
What's the pettiest reason I stopped talking to someone? I probably, shit. There was probably a time I remember where this girl told me like a story about something was like happening. Like I was there and like they was all doing whatever they was doing. Like nothing like no cheating or nothing like that. But it was just some shit that I was like I don't know. I just wasn't fucking with it. Like it was weird. Like I was just like I don't know if I would be like I was like I don't know if I'd be cool if you would do that like around me like with me or something. Like I don't know if I'd be cool with that. And then like the way she like went about it, I think like literally I like dropped her off and stopped talking to her right after that. Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm cool.
Straight after that?
I think I was like, all right, let's go. Like, you ready to leave? And then I think she thought she was going home. And then
Okay,
End it that way.
perfect. Not perfect timing. Okay, boom.
Alright,
The pettiest reason I stopped talking to someone is because their breath stunk. Like really, like it was just like all the time though. You know, like I just can't deal with it. And I see you brush your teeth. I see you. You know, you go to the dentist. So like I'm just not sure. But someone did tell me like it could be a digestion issue. But yeah. After a few links, I was just like this is not gonna work.
I probably would have left somebody if that was the same way for them too.
Type shit. Okay. Okay. Then next question: are toxic relationships romanticized too much online?
You still do 45 seconds?
I don't know. Yeah, you can if you want.
Say the question again.
Are toxic relationships romanticized online?
Yes and no. They are and they're not. It's like a both situation. I think it's more so like maybe the cheating stuff and the toxic shit is like entertainment in a way. So like we want to be I don't know. You might want something, but you also I don't know. It's weird. I'm not saying that personally. I just mean like in general terms. Like I don't know. People might say they want this type of relationship, but then don't do that type of relationship. Right. So it's like I don't know if it's like I don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
And then we all just laugh on the internet when someone gets cheated on or when something bad happens or like, damn, that's crazy. Like we don't really like care enough. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Do you be looking at the time? Cause you
no,
really
it just beeps
timing.
off
that
right,
is so perfect.
Right when it does it.
I would say, I don't know, from my perspective, they're not exactly romanticized in my opinion, but it's definitely normalized. So, I don't know. There are definitely some people though that like genuinely like drama. Like they like fighting. They like the fact that like they think slapping their nigga is like something attractive and something to brag about with their friends and shit. You know, like I don't know.
They like crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, I want him crazy too or something. Like, what you mean too? Like,
but yeah, I feel like the shit, like you said, kind of half and half. Cause it's definitely looked at in a bad light, like from some perspectives, but then it's like polar opposite. I don't really feel like there's too many in between people.
In between people, like what you mean?
As far as whether or not like toxic relationships are, you know, like attractive or something you should be doing.
Yeah, they're either attractive to you or they're not.
Yeah,
exactly.
it's
that
like there's no like sometimes I like to hit my nigga, but I also say that's not cool. You know, like it's
there's like probably someone like that.
There probably is.
They're probably telling other people not to do that.
All right, boom. So, what's the biggest lesson dating has taught you?
What has the biggest lesson dating has taught me? Ooh, as a man, the biggest lesson that dating has taught me is to like, no matter what goes on, like do not stop being yourself.
Type shit.
If that makes sense.
Nah,
like, oh my gosh, like still do the things that you do when you're not in a relationship. Like, again, there's a boundaries and stuff, but like things that don't need a boundary for real, that type of stuff, y'all know what I mean? Still do those things when you get in a relationship, because I feel like if you don't do it and then you start getting distracted by something, I don't want to say it's a bad thing, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to do what you get to do. And then, I don't think that's, I don't know. Yeah, it's just better to keep it doing like that.
Nah, that's a good lesson though. I would say one of the biggest lessons that dating has taught me, that honestly, as time fades, your emotions will change. So it's definitely best not to make like impulsive decisions off of your emotions. Like, we had a guest one time and she said like she spent time in jail off of like a case behind a nigga and he was cheating, and it's just like damn, I do feel like, you know, she might have looked back on that and been like, if I had been calm and gave myself the time to calm down before like I acted, maybe I would have had spent that time differently. But I don't know. Speaking for myself though, I feel like that is one thing that like relationships have taught me in like many instances. Like time is gonna fade, and you're not going to be so like attached or upset about, you know, the situations. But yeah.
Oh God. I'm like, you could have been the one. Could have been worse.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most delusional thing you've done because you liked someone?
Delusional thing that I've done because I like someone. See, these is like.
I mean, you don't even necessarily gotta be delusional, but like,
Then if not delusional, what?
I don't know, like one of the like biggest ways or like things you've done to let somebody know you like them. If you have done anything. I mean, as a man, I don't know. Y'all usually
I've done
are the
stuff
ones that are,
like while I'm like
propose or, like,
I've done stuff in the relationship. Does that count, or does it have
so
to be
like I mean that counts because I mean you're showing the person you like them.
One time when I was in high school, I had a girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out her. Hope she's doing well. She looked like good for her.
Okay.
But on some little kid shit, I remember one time I made like a little poster for her birthday, and it had like all pictures and all that cute little shit, right? And I hit up her little sister, and I was like, when she's ready to come downstairs, put it at the door. I'm finna just like hide in the bathroom or some shit in the house. And her dad knew everybody, but they kind of messed it up. Cause she come downstairs, she like, what is this? And she's like, did you make this? And they're all looking all stupid, like, no. And her dad is all like, trying to record, waiting till and she's like, what are you doing? And then I just had to pop out, but it was cool. It was just some. Oh, I like you so much. I had to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but yeah.
For me, it's I don't know. I feel like I kind of have bad memory because I do feel like I do a lot of sweet stuff, but I feel like one of my love languages is acts of service. So to me, it always be like the simple stuff means more because like I could say like I bought this or like did that. Wrote a lot of nice cards, like gifted pictures, poems, stuff like that. But I feel like I don't know, 'cause I do a lot. But that's actually kind of hard. I don't know.
You ain't got no story or nothing.
Mm,
Delusional, I feel like that might be bad to say, but you don't have nothing more delusional.
Delusional?
Than
Why
just
would
like
you,
buying somebody.
I had something more delusional.
Because I feel like, yeah.
No, like this is actually maybe my brain is just not working for that, but I really can't think of like nothing extra. Cause I would hate to say something like superficial, like, oh, I bought somebody this, this, and this, and this, but I don't know. I feel like people don't appreciate stuff like cleaning like someone's house or like going to like a family member who can't clean their house and cleaning their house for them. Like, you know?
Did you do that?
Yes, I have done that.
So
but
tell me what
no.
your answer is.
No.
Explain it. Why can't I just...
Do you not understand?
That's the delusion. So
I mean, that's not delusional though. It's not delusional.
It was just you liked them so much that you helped out like that.
Like type shit. But I feel like I do that in a lot of things. I don't know. I feel like that question is just hard for me to answer. What's an instant I can't date you turn off? This one I can answer like instantly, like on a first impression type of thing or something. I just do not like when people don't have like a wide vocabulary. Like if every other sentence you're just saying nigga, like
I was gonna say
that's very unattractive to me. Because then I'm like, I cannot take you to meet my mom. She will not like you.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
can't
say
call
that.
my mom
I
a
was gonna
nigga.
say like the way you talk, and then like depending on like how the attitude is behind it too.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
like
Tone
I've
voice.
have seen that where like I'll be like, damn, she low key bad, and then I'll hear them talk, and I'll be like, she probably annoying. Like she probably really a problem for real. Like I don't
Nah.
know if that's something. Is it even worth it? You know.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that
And
might
then like
be.
people that are just rude, like or like just like to talk shit about people for no reason.
If you overly talking shit and like
For
doing
no
too much,
reason, like constantly, like a lot, like all the time, like majority of the time that you're around that person, they're
yeah,
talking
that's too
shit.
much.
So annoying. But yeah, and turn offs. That's your one?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie to you. Yeah, it depends how you talk.
And then like this might be like weird or controversial, but I also don't like people that are always talking about money. Like not necessarily how to get money or something motivational or their dreams or goals, aspirations or something like that, but like just constantly like flexing or just talking about
I
money, like with no substance though. Like no, you're not giving nobody no advice. You're not telling nobody how to do something productive. You're just like flexing.
I
No.
I think also, and it might sound kind of crazy, but like obviously we don't all know everything, but like when you don't be knowing shit, like you just be
Right.
there, that be making me feel like nah, that ain't it. Like I don't know if that's ever happened.
Nah, no, for real.
A nigga who
Like
not there probably just like know about sports and like nothing. You know what I mean? Like niggas just
that's
be
terrible.
chilling, not
Like
knowing
nah.
nothing. Video game, the
Like yeah,
regular
just
shit.
in general, like unintelligence. That's very very unattractive. Like
For real.
wait, oh yeah, unintelligent is a word. I know I shouldn't have had to question that after I just said that, but anyways, we're gonna move on. Or like which city do you think has the best black culture like music scene
Eh,
right now? Because it's
Black
not Colorado
black scene culture.
or like music scene.
Probably I would assume Atlanta,
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah,
That just makes the most
yeah. I was
sense.
gonna
I was
like
about to say.
when
I
I wrote
mean,
the question down, I was like that automatically popped into my
I'm
head.
like
Like
that's
I
Black
didn't
Hollywood,
even really
so
have to
that's
think about it.
you know how that is.
Okay. What's something you judge people for until you experienced it? Um,
Yeah,
I would say
go.
like when I was in high school, I used to have like I don't know. Long story short, I had made this statement like, okay, like smoking is cool, but I don't feel like you should have to smoke to cope with your feelings. Anyways, yeah, like I won't. I will. To be honest, like I do feel like I was judging. I mean, it's in human nature to judge. I don't feel like it was harsh judgments, but I was just like comparing myself to someone else, and I was like, like I smoke, but I don't. I just smoke because I want to have fun. Like I don't smoke to cope with my feelings, but I also feel like there was a certain point in my life to where I had smoked so much to where I kind of like didn't even know when I was high for real anymore. So there just got a point to where when I wasn't high, I didn't feel like that, and I got mad. Now I'm really mad. Like now I'm irritated as hell, and I'm just like, I want to smoke, or I'm sad, and like, I'm like, oh, I'd feel better if I was smoking and listen to music in the car.
Type
Like,
shit.
all right, so obviously you're smoking and you're coping, or somewhat coping, but I can't say whether or not it's necessarily helped. I know it's helped. Oh, I don't know. I can't say it's
I
helped.
was about to
So
say, you
right,
just about to
like
answer
I've gotten through things and I've smoked through things, many things.
that. What did you
Anyways,
smoke through?
right. I'm like that's like crazy. Nah, recently though, I did notice like I used to smoke Dutches, And then like there was a point where I really only smoked woods. And I'm like, when you're smoking woods, you're smoking hella weed. But mind you, I do not like rolling. Like
I know that.
I've never I can say in my whole lifetime I've rolled less than 40 blunts. Probably less than that. So yeah, I just be copping, you know, pre rolls. But yeah, I smoked backwoods, and then joint papers, and then most recently I just got a pipe, and like it looks like the most like I would have judged myself for smoking out of a pipe when I was, judging people for coping with their feelings of smoking. And now I'm doing both, so I'm just looking at myself like, but I'm smoking such small amounts of weed because the pipe is so small. That's when I realized, like, I don't know, it really does all have to do with your mind and perception because I'm not smoking backwoods and I, am coping just fine. But yeah, you have
If it
one now?
works, I think mine might have been. That's funny, but and I didn't overjudge, but probably alcohol.
Mm.
I used to just think it was nasty. Like, y'all niggas is tripping. I went to a mansion party one time and I walked around with the Hennessy bottle and I was giving people shots, but it wasn't. I didn't take no shots. They was like, "You take a shot with me?" And I'm like, "Nah, I got you, bro. Like here, like I'm not. Why you walking around with it? Yeah, as fuck." I was like, I don't do this shit. Now I'm drinking, but
Right.
I don't know that shit. I was like 18, 19 too, so like on God, I was still underage to drink alcohol, but like I know everybody was still doing it, but I just was like, I don't know, I just wasn't fucking with it. I'm like, nah, that shit weird. Y'all niggas, I don't know about that. Y'all niggas want to drink that nasty shit and look all stupid, huh? And then now look at me looking all stupid drinking that nasty shit.
That's real, bro. That's definitely real. And I'm hella laughing because I could definitely say the same shit. Like, I never walked around with no Hennessy bottle and didn't take shots. Like,
They
yeah,
like, oh, this
nah.
nigga lit. No, I just put the cap back on.
Nah, I would be thinking you're lacing niggas. Like, what are you having that Hennessy bottle?
Nah,
That
they
you're
would
not drinking?
ask me, and I'd be like, nah, I'm not. I'm just not drinking. They like,
I
why do
would
you have
find that
it?
so suspicious.
I'm like,
I
it's
would
theirs. I
never-
swear that
I
they would
would
even
not.
get it back. I don't know. It was that in the time period. Nobody tripped.
That's crazy.
And
weird.
I didn't lace nobody.
That's
Everybody's
crazy.
fine.
No, of course
so.
not.
Y'all
But
good,
that's
right?
crazy.
You know what I'm
weird.
saying?
But yeah, I would definitely not. And then I feel like what? Nah, I can't even say I've done that. So let me just skip that because I'm about to go off topic.
When you walk around to one area and you give them a shot and then you walk away, they might have thought you already took one before or after. And then you go over to this side of the party and you give them a shot. They're not going to think
about how scary that is. If you can do that, there could have been someone with badass intentions and put something in that.
Yeah, y'all are lucky it was
everybody.
me. Thank God
That's
it was
right.
me. You know
I-
what I'm
I
saying?
think
Like,
that's
because if it
like a
wasn't,
way
you
to
might,
do
you
it.
guys would think I wasn't drinking and I'd be like, oh my gosh, y'all is.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah.
Okay. What's something you wish more people admitted openly? Ooh.
What do I wish people would
like?
I don't know, cause like, that's a great question.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it's hard for me to be able to say this because this nigga did tell me he was a cheater, but I feel like people would just say like whether or not they're cheaters or liars and shit, or like just in general what their bad habit is. Like, oh, I steal. Like, I'm a klepto, so just don't leave nothing nice or shiny or valuable around me because I might steal it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, when it comes to stealing, that I can see what you're saying, and then on that point, you still shouldn't like trust the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's more so like, it also probably depends on what it is too, because like with cheating, it could be like, if I tell her I'm a cheater, she ain't gonna probably fuck with me, right? Possibly, right? Okay. Say he was a cheater. Say he been playing women, like that's just what he been doing.
Right.
And then you just happen to be the one that he's like, damn, I low key might want to chill out for this. And then, so he didn't tell you.
Nah.
I mean,
like,
you know what I mean?
he
Like
still
at
should've
some
told
point,
her.
he might something. I feel like at some point something would happen to where you would find out and y'all would talk about it. And I feel like at that point, it might be like too late in time. You like,
That's
I've already.
manipulative.
Nah, it's not necessarily. I'm not trying to say it's like, damn. That maybe if it does sound a little bit my bad, I didn't mean to put it like that.
No,
But like,
I mean, no, it just is manipulative.
mm,
Like not.
maybe that's not good. I mean, I'm just thinking of it like, you know what I mean? Like if I don't know, it's like if you been messing with him, that too. If you've been messing with him, he probably. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, because that's what I do. I'll be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like in high school, I wasn't the greatest boyfriend that I just told you about, right? That situation, right? I was. That's why I said she's doing good right now. Happy for her. But like, you know what I'm saying? I just be telling people that now. They be like, "What was your relationships like?" And I be like, "Shit, my high school. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I was dogging. I'll keep it a buck." But I tell them like, just that one means every single person gets that. Other girls will tell. They'll probably would say like, "Yeah, no, he didn't nothing. Think he did nothing, or I went through his phone and I didn't see nothing." Like, I don't really have no reason to. I don't know. I also don't be in relationships like that. So that's also why I be thinking to myself like, I don't really need to be worried about that. If I get into a relationship, it's just like I'm doing this because of what I want, right? So like, why would I? If I want to fuck with you, and I want to be with you, then I've already accepted that I'm going to just be with you. Does that make sense?
It does make
That's
sense.
me.
It
That's
makes
me.
Exactly. It
That's
makes
me.
perfect sense, but not to everybody.
Yeah,
You make it
exactly.
make sense
So
like that, but yeah. So, but yeah, that is something I do wish people admitted more. And then also like if their family's racist, you know. Like,
okay,
like,
I mean,
hey, my family's racist. At least by the third date, brother. Like, don't.
who?
You can't.
So like, I'm assuming most people that, because I mean, same here, but I don't think, because I like black girls, so I don't be thinking to myself like, is your family racist?
I mean, but you're also black, so it's
But like, who needs to tell you that?
anyone whose family is racist.
But if they black, like, you gonna think that?
No, like for example, there's a lot of like Mexican or Hispanic families that don't like black people.
So you
So
that's if you fuck with a Mexican person.
or if you know there's a Mexican person fucking with someone who's black and their family's racist.
It just in general, then.
In general,
Okay.
or like a white person doesn't like a
Makes
black
sense.
family. Like just be like, my family's racist. Like it's gonna be hard at a baby shower and the wedding and any birthdays or anything family oriented is gonna be harder because I have a racist family. So if you're okay with that, because you know there are people that are together that have racist families and they just deal with it and they're cool, or like they just don't even fuck with their family like that for real. So it's not harder. They could pretend at the family functions or ignore it. You know.
If they, like, again, I doubt that that's gonna be my life. But like, if that happened to be the case, I'd be shocked.
Why would you be shocked?
Like, y'all racist to me? Like, out of all niggas, bro. Like, I don't do it. I'm
I mean,
I'm dark enough, right? Like, let's be real. Like, I made it. You know, I got some features, but like,
I mean, like, not to be crazy though, because like a lot of black people don't like white people. So if you're yeah,
that would be funny. I think. I'm sorry, I'm not as serious of a person. So if I was with a dark skinned person and their family was dark skinned, and they was like, your mom's white and we don't know if we want to meet your mom, I'd be like, is this a movie? Like, this is for real? Like, what are we talking about here? Like,
yeah, that's hilarious. Okay, that's so funny. Ooh, Should couples share passwords?
Should couples share passwords? I mean, if you guys have the loyalty and respect towards each other enough to where like it's for, if that's the case, I just think it's all like for a safety thing and like
Right. Reassurance.
well, I mean, I guess reassurance, but like if we grown and you have my password, it's because
Right.
you need to. I'm sick
if
and you need
there's
to call an emergency. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Or if I, you know what I'm saying? Like something
but I
going
feel
on.
like that's so common sense, but a lot of people don't think about that. Like, you need to get in my phone to get in contact with my family. Like, all your family's contacts obviously would be in your phone, your most important family. So
if y'all close enough, you probably would end up. You would
have at least a couple contacts.
Some of her contacts,
But
family's
some,
common.
though.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like you
Like,
get
for
what I'm saying?
example,
If I got her
you could
mom's,
have like 2 people's contacts, but you know those 2 people might not answer at 1:00 in the morning. So you call that one other contact, or you call 10 other contacts in the phone and be like, "This is happening."
yeah, that could be it. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't think it's that. And then like I don't know, you got kids with someone, and y'all need to get a phone to the kid, and she's in the kitchen and her phone on the bed. Or,
Exactly.
Nigga, type
Like,
the number in
what?
and give it to.
You gonna be like,
Go give it to mom so she
right.
can unlock it. Like,
Exactly.
damn, it's
And
like
then
that
the kid
for
gonna run
real.
back. Go back. Like,
It's like that for real.
that
Yeah.
is so trifling. I feel like people don't think about stuff like that because it's like, you know, there are people that are currently going through a situation like that. Like, maybe they had a kid young, or, you know, there might be old people that are going through strange ass shit like that. I don't know. But it's like they won't, for the death of them, share passwords with their significant other, even if it'll make it more convenient or safe or anything in life.
Yeah,
But in my opinion, I think that should just be a standard, period. Like, at some point, even if it takes until marriage, definitely by the time we're married, I should have the password to your phone, and like we probably would have a shared bank account. But if we really trust each other and we've really built that foundation, like, we can share passwords to bank accounts, in my opinion, if you know people are really like that. But I don't know. Also, people are really grimy as fuck nowadays, so it's just kind of
that's why you
hard
get that.
to.
You still have your separate one by yourself,
Right, I know, cause.
and just always put that away just in case.
Well, like my mom, like for example, my mom gave me her bank password just in case, cause you know, some parents be getting older, and they're just like, if anything,
Nah,
just
that is
people
true.
will freeze people's bank accounts and use the money to pay bills. Like, I might as well.
True.
Yeah. So, do you think closure is real, or do you think people, like, in more situations just want to have another conversation with the person, or they just tend to miss the person, so they use closure as an excuse? Or do you think like it's a real thing and it's actually attainable in most cases?
Closure, like just a breakup.
I mean, I guess that's kind of how this one's framed, but like, because I feel like you can definitely get closure,
real.
right? Closure from a lot of other situations.
Then it being somebody else. Is that what they're saying? Like,
Like-
man, like,
I feel like this one's talking about specifically relationships.
but like, is it like you go get closure by being with someone else, or go get closure, just closure in general? Yeah. Then, yeah.
Like,
Closure's
but do
real.
you feel like it's well, yeah, okay, so yes, closure is real, but do you feel like it's used more as an excuse in relationships for a person to, like, in our generation? Do you think when we say,
Yeah,
"Oh, the
absolutely.
conversation's for closure," in most cases, do you think it's to see the person or to actually get closure? Because I would say to see the person. Motherfuckers barely be understanding what they're even trying to get closure about or for.
Well, I say it depends because you could call someone
Right.
because you feel like you ain't talked to them in a minute or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they don't answer.
Yeah.
And that you might get a feeling of closure. And it's like, I guess I didn't really need to see this person.
Right.
They could have answered, and y'all could have talked for 2 minutes
Right.
and got off the phone. y'all don't talk again, and you like, damn, I actually didn't need to see her. I just needed to just, I don't know. I just needed that. I'm cool now. I could let her go or something. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think it's always necessarily go see somebody else unless it's like, you know what I'm saying? I guess if he's texting some other girl and venting about the situation and maybe they link up, I don't know. If it's not his sister, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, maybe it is to go see him and for but people are so normalized on that too, so they think that is normal. They're like, no, it is closure, and it's like, no, you think it's closure, but it's just lust or something. I don't know.
Nah, for real. That makes a lot of sense. But in my opinion, yeah, I definitely do think in our generation, when people talk about closure, it's more so used as an excuse. But what's something that you think is superficial that people call standards?
Like, that's superficial? Like,
yeah, like people say like, oh, it's a standard, but it's superficial as hell.
that people say.
Like, for example, if someone was like, I'll only date a nigga that got 2 cars.
But see,
but that also is a standard, though. It's just
the thing about the internet is like, that's the thing is, people will say that and then not really be about that. She'll be on the interview. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can I say that that's a standard? Acting might be the standard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what is it that's like. I just don't understand why. I don't know what would be superficial that's a standard, because okay, what's superficial that's a standard is maybe that the idea being
of having standards
of making these things a standard, because I don't fully believe that y'all, like, maybe not y'all but people, because like if from my perspective it's both, but if it's, I'll probably be like, you'll hear stories or he got this much money, blah, and then you'll see some women out where you're out here that try to act like that, and then bro just lost his job and then met her and cracked her down. So it's like, I don't think she really give a fuck if he got $1 million. I think I don't know. I think this idea of the internet is blowing their head up, and now, and it's men too. You know, niggas be, their standard is they pretty much like want their girl to be their mom. You know what I mean? Like cooking and cleaning and all that shit that you should just know how to do. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Nah, that's different though. No. Have you ever doubled back to somebody you swore you were done with?
Hell yeah.
Do you care to explain?
I mean, I've probably done that a lot of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like maybe not with like one specific person, like, but on
So
God.
are you easy? Like,
if I'm not
like,
easy, nah, hell nah. It's gotta be like a both situation. Like, if I hearted your story and then you was like, hey, I miss you, I'd be like, oh, okay, cool, I miss you too. Like, what's up? How you been? You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen you in a minute type shit. You was looking good.
That's funny.
Nah, if you just, I'm not easy. I'm easy for what I like. You know what I mean? I'm not just finna.
Right.
I'm not going in the club and I'm leaving here with something. Hell nah. I'm not just leaving here with something. That's crazy.
That is. People really be like that though. It's crazy.
But there might be someone I follow on Instagram that I see in there and it just happens to work. And am I gonna like, come on, right? Am I gonna? Nah, I'm probably gonna. And then there's 3 of them, and then one of them still ends up calling me that night. Yeah, I'm probably gonna accept the offer. So I'm just saying, why wouldn't I? Right?
Shit,
like, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what happens. That's me too. I don't know what's gonna happen further. I'm okay with whatever happens further. You get what I'm saying? I'm that type of person. I'm chill. I'm cool. So it's like it don't matter to me.
Right.
But yeah.
Uh, what's the dumbest reason you caught feelings? Oh wait. First, have I doubled back to someone I swore I was done with? Yes. That's just a simple yes answer. Like yes, especially I just think as a woman, like you just get really emotional and you be like,
So you're easy. No,
yes, like no, no, but and then on top of that, I just really love hard. Like I definitely invest a lot into the people and the relationships that I have. So it's like it be low key easy. Like you know what, to just be like, yeah, let me double back. But at the same time, it like there's just a lot of certain levels to shit, and it'll be very quick or apparent, especially when it's just divine intervention, when shit's not meant to be. So I've doubled back, but I've never doubled back like with the same exact like heart that I did the first time, and then usually like it like I'm the one that be like it's for closure, but like I am actually getting closure, but it's just over probably an extended period of time that's not necessary. But at the same time, it's kind of like weaning off something. Like you know how you wean babies off of pacifiers, or people wean off smoking, like weaning off a relationship. Cause
You're not quitting cold turkey or
like
something. Like what the fuck?
sometimes, just depending on what the situation is. Sometimes, yeah, definitely. But there have definitely been times where I'm just like, double dabbling. But
Okay.
um, okay, boom. Which like who's a popular artist that you think is actually overrated?
Like overrated. Might be a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying to think of one specifically. Like
Nah, I feel like if I say my shit, people are gonna low key hate
can
me.
you say it? Cause I don't know. I know I have one. I just
Okay,
can't think of it right
so boom. I just want to say before I say this, I'm not discrediting this individual's talent. I definitely acknowledge they're very talented, very lyrically and strategically talented. They make great music. I love a lot of their songs. But with that being said, I do feel like Kendrick Lamar is a little bit overrated, especially after that whole Drake war and feud. Whether they blew his shit and like overly played his shit, and it was some great shit, but there was also like there's I don't know what the song is, but there's a song that comes on that was around the time of that whole Drake feud thing that came out, and it's not that good. And I'm just like, why is everybody just overly hyping this shit, overly doing it? Like it's alright, but it's not.
now. It was just nice what you saying.
Nah, but yeah.
He's. I
And
mean, I could see
and
what you're
then
saying with him being overrated.
on top of that, like I've never heard Kendrick get on an Afro beat or like
I don't want to say nothing because he probably does have something like that. You
he
know what I mean? I
might,
don't listen to him enough to be like.
but then again,
But
like
I never thought of that.
you get so you only have so much of like some type of music before you put it out, before you put at least one or two or three songs out that people, especially at that caliber of popularity, would know by now.
If we're
he
going
was really
with their
with the versatility shit,
with their little feud or whatever that was or is,
right?
Kendrick Lamar's a better rapper than Drake, but
Definitely.
Drake's a better artist than Kendrick Lamar. I mean, that's just like if you just I just think about
That's my whole point. That's all I was trying to get at, and people might
that's
really
all
hate
it
me for
is.
that. That might
It's
be really controversial, but the question was, who is a
overrated.
popular artist that is low key overrated? And in my opinion, just for that simple fact and statement that brother just made, my answer is Kendrick Lamar.
But I could see somebody saying Drake is overrated. I could see why y'all
And
think that.
he
He might be, but at the same time, like I just don't think. I don't know. I don't know. People hate. Everyone hate. I don't know. People hate on him, and then a couple months go by, and they know like a lot of his songs still. And it's like, I mean, it's not bad. Like,
but
it's not, I don't know.
I heard like what we listened to a couple of the songs from the new
That's
album.
cool.
Yeah, that was alright.
I didn't think that Iceman was bad. I get why people don't.
Oh
like
yeah,
it.
you said you listened to the whole album.
I did, and that shit was not trash. I could see why people don't like it.
Okay.
But was it right? Yes.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't wrong. Was the cover art might have been a little wrong? Maybe, because I don't really understand the whole what that was. But if we could put that to the side, like we put maybe other things to the side for other artists, it's just a Drake album. It's just normal to me. So I don't know. It wasn't bad.
Type shit. All right, y'all. Well, that was our little rapid fire. We hella forgot about the timer, but like the fourth question or some shit. It was but right. It literally. But I definitely do hope y'all enjoyed them little insights from Ahrr World. And like I said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure to subscribe to our network, AHRR Network. You can add me on any and all platforms, ASIDTY, SADITTYJAE. Make sure to turn on that post notification bell so you're notified every single time we post a video on the network. And I hope y'all have an amazing night. Okay?